yo. Hi. Hard breathing through kid on this madness, yo. Nairobi, are you ready for this? I don't think so. Go get ready, big man thing. My people crazy, you better like it. Go get ready, my people crazy, you better like it. Good wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, good wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. We can end it, boa baby. It's a dazzle thing, arriba tu caliente. Give me this one fight, girl. I'm here to conquer, girl. In the business, I'm dangerous. My trigger on the baddest. The party just started. My body's in a hurry. I enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place, ain't nobody bad. Enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place, ain't nobody bad. I'm a bigger man, careful, girl. Shock you in this reggaeton 10 times, girl. Good wonder. It's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, good wonder. It's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get ready, big man T. My people crazy, you better like it, yo. Yeah, Central Africa. Yeah, and Kenya on this madness.
Ati spola pale wesi mi roga mama sita mi ufanya madem mwenye uko na baki kujishika iwe dancehall ama hip hop buda mina wakilisha tunabana tuko party tunaban in Kenya tuki your hashtag check it tunaban press it to the one cha.
I love this song. Hey, what's up, y'all? Out of all of our little what is that called, like royalty free music that we add to our live stream and to our videos, so that we don't get sued or copyright infringed upon or whatever. I love that song the most. It's really, really, really random. I think that I grew up with some reggae in me. What's up, guys? We got Teo Trujillo in the audience, Kieran and Declan Loud. What's up, Taz? What's poppin'? Let's get started. I was working out the Denver kids on Wednesday, and I will be working out the Aurora kids tonight, but we will still be going in Broomfield tonight. Denver has been canceled because Mo is sick, so hopefully you guys can make it over to either Broomfield or to Aurora. With that said, I was working out the Denver kids, and I was talking to some of the parents, and I have to answer these questions all the time. All right, and it's a very, very weird question, and the question basically breaks down. It really displays why very few kids have a chance to make high levels of basketball, and why very few programs choose to coach you correctly so that you have the most chance to make it. Okay? So first they bring up the fact, they're like, well, okay, how many days can we work out? And I'm like, well, now we're going to go up days to 5 days. They're like, well, that sounds right. That sounds great. But then they're like, well, what if we can't come on a certain day? And I'm like, then you're not a basketball player. But I don't say that. I say, well, you can choose which day that you show up. Because I'm nice, right? The right answer is you're not a basketball player. You aren't going to make it. But the nice answer is, okay, choose whenever you want to come. Then they go, well, then what if we choose another day when someone else chooses another day? And I'm like, then you guys come on different days. Then they're like, well, then how can we become friends with them? Huh? Answer me that. Riddle me that, Batman. And I'm like, oh my God. Yes, that is a problem. And the answer for that problem is to not give so many days. But then that leads to you just not becoming better. So it's like it quickly just erodes away every single time. And then you bring up something else, and then they come up with something else, and you're like, all right, look, all you're asking me to do is to do it like everyone else. And we know that way isn't true. We know that way doesn't work. And when I present to you the way that, like, let's say it's between you and a top player in the state, those two people get treated very differently. The top player gets all the best coaching. The top player gets all the gym time that he needs. The top player is told all these like secrets to like basketball. And you're like, I want my kid, or I want myself. I want to be in that category. But then they're like, well, you know that top player comes every single day. You know that top player is willing to play against the best players in the country. You know that top player listens and then does what the coach says. So it's like, well, you're like, well, no, I want you to treat me like him, but I don't want to respond like him. And that's not a thing. All right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to treat you guys like you're the top players, but I need you guys to respond as if you were the top players by doing all of these things, which is so tough because in the end, you're not the top player. And you're going to be doing all these things, trying all these efforts like amounts, and it's not going to produce the same results that the top players are, because you're not going to be able to dunk like them. You're not going to get as much limelight as them. And maybe that's why they're doing it. Maybe that's why you wanted to do it. But the same results won't happen. And that's how it is. But when you act like them, after a while, you will eventually receive what they receive. But it's not going to be right away. So you're going to be having to work twice as hard as them because you're going to have to do the same things that they're doing, but they're going to get instant results and you're not. That's the hard part. All right, so I will still be nice by treating you guys like your top players, but start acting like it, please. Kieran going to break that 7-minute challenge soon. Way to go. I almost got you, though. We'll be on the top of that list. Yes, that's our top, what is it called? Our top 7-minute challenge list, I guess I can call it. All right. If you go to our website, you get to see the top players, I suppose, in our attendance. So if you go to like just our YouTube page and look on the website, you get to see. Let me see, where is it, real quick? I'll pull that up for you. All right, we got my library. Nope. Sports videos. Yes, the best 7-minute drills of all time here. All right, here are the best 7-minute drills of all time. We got, oh my God, we got Mr. Dodge right there just staring at the camera. I like that. You have to do a nice thumbnail if you're going to do something like this. But yes, the top 7-minute time of all time is still Sean Smith with 43. Well below him is Gavin Dodge with 30. Then we have Dylan DeVinny. These guys were, I think, 6th or 7th graders when they made these times. So 30 and 28. And again, I know you guys want to compare yourself to the Oakland guys, but these Oakland guys are probably better than you, unless you can prove me otherwise. All right, it didn't take them too long to get these things, so keep posting. Gavin Dodge with 27, then Finn Kaufman with 25, then we have Blake Bastani with 21, so it drops off a lot, and then finally we get Declan right there with 19. He's the highest person in Colorado, all right, right above Connor Rush's 18 score right there. Then we got Connor Rush with 17, Connor Rush with 15, Blake with 14, Connor with 13, Gavin with 12, Connor with 12, Dylan with, I don't know how many he made, probably like 10, and then we got Kieran with 8, and then Declan with 6. So my guess is Taz has never gotten higher than 6 on camera. So many players have told me, oh, I got 80,000 one time. I just didn't film it. Dude, as soon as you film it, that's when it's like a real game. I'm sorry. You got to prove to us that you can do it with the cameras rolling. No one cares if you can beat someone in your backyard. It's can you beat them when the actual game is going on. So yes, I know it's so much pressure though when the camera's on. That's how it is, dude. I got 16 today, was on pace to get close to 30. Well, but did you film it? When the cameras come on, it becomes so much harder. Anyone can get a good score without the cameras on. So film it, post it, let us know. And if you did film it, tell me about it, and I will add it to this page, and I will put you in your proper order. All right, fantastic job, though, with that stuff. We also have we do not have a tournament coming up here. We do not have a tournament. All right, so they're not going to do a year-end tournament. All right, it's on camera for today. Nice. All right, but next year, again, we'll be starting our pre-workout conditioning. I'm excited for that. I wanted to film it today, but I have to be in Aurora. So We won't be doing it today, but we will get it on camera soon so that the other places know what we're doing. But we will get back to doing that so we can get stronger and better and faster and all that kind of stuff. So heads up for that. All right. And then what else do we have here? We got the quote of the day. The quote of the day is true wisdom. Know you know nothing. All right. This is I think a spin off of Socrates. All right, Socrates, one of the smartest guys to ever live, and he says, "True wisdom is to know you know nothing." All right, so many players like to say, like, "I know that." I talked to Aiden about, like, I sent him some video on, like, money, and he's like, "But I knew all that stuff." It's like, dude, the moment that you think that you know it all is when you stop ever learning again. All right, assume that you don't know. Keep asking for it. Basically, wisdom or intellect. It's like money. All right, let's say that you have enough money and you're like, man, I got so much money. What are you going to do when someone else hands you some more money? Well, if you're dumb, you won't take it. Well, if you're smart and you're going to become the richest man in the entire world, then you keep taking it. It's never enough. There's never enough knowledge. You want more and more and more and more. So just admit that compared to the world, you know nothing. All right. Even in basketball, I've been doing this for like 30 years, something like that. I don't know that much. I would love it if I knew more. I even listen to like 4-year-olds when they tell me something because they at least know something about 4-year-olds. All right. So take the knowledge that you do know, appreciate it, but understand that it's this much when compared to the overall scheme of things, and that there's so much more to learn, and become hungry for learning, not just hungry in terms of like showing off how much you know. All right? You should care more about acquiring new information than you do about bragging about how much information that you know. All right? And if you like Albert Einstein, they said, well, even when he was like an old man, whenever you talked to him, all he did was ask questions. And you would try to learn something from him because you're like, he's Albert Einstein. I'm talking to Albert Einstein. You're like, tell me about this. And you know what he would say? Oh, yeah, that's nothing. Tell me about your backpacking. What kind of things do you do when you're up in the mountains? Oh, how do you do this? And he just wanted to know more and more information. So basically, Albert Einstein was cheating. It's like meeting Michael Jordan, and he can teach you anything about basketball that you want to know. But then he asks you how you do your move. And you're like, no, tell me about you. You know 99% of stuff. And he's like, yeah, cool, but I want to know how you do that move. Because he wants to know 100%. So don't be happy with your 1%. Seek the 100. And even if you get to 99.99999% of stuff to learn, want to finish it. Want to complete it. All right? So never stop learning. It's posted. Nice job. All right. So that is true wisdom. That is the quote of the day. True wisdom. Know you know nothing. Or I guess just do like 6, 12, or 18 push-ups. All right. Moving on. We got our itinerary for the day. Our itinerary is for the elementary school stuff that we will be doing in the future. We got bank shots coming up here, 0, 1, 2, 4 touch middle, pick and roll, split to drive, heads, tails, chair dips, knee jumps, and then for high school stuff, the stuff that we did in the past, hold your follow through our push-ups, 1 minute shots, 8 or 14 a run, diagonal pro hops, direct euro steps, pick and roll, drive to shot, hurdle, reverse layup. The reason that we tell you guys this stuff is so that you can know what's coming up and so that you don't have to buy the book. You don't have to buy the book, but you can buy the book. If you have the book, you won't even need to know this stuff. It's all good. But we do have all of it online as a demo, but we don't tell you what we're doing unless you have the big book that you can purchase for 3 coins or $150. So that's why we keep talking about this stuff. And that's why we always give you the heads up. But the stuff that we're doing tonight, we got number, scissors, shots, pick and roll, slip, 2-ball dribbles, under the chair dribbles, curl jumper series, and a 1-on-1 high post flash. All right, and what those things look like is like this right here. All right. So the number scissor shots, coach will be holding up numbers in the middle. Whenever he holds up your number, you shoot the ball. All right. So you keep doing scissors. Until the coach puts up your number. That might be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. We might try to switch you up and do something random, but you have to keep doing that with your eyes up. Normally this drill is just dribbling. and the coach calls out numbers, but I like to include shots too, so we can include as much as we can. All right, next drill, pick and roll slip. All right. So this is how the pick and roll is done. If they show too early, we can just slip. How the actual drill is done is we can just do the last part. Try dribbling the ball and then cutting and then passing the ball to him. So we don't need to do the entire thing each and every single time. But if they do it, again, that's kind of tough. But we're going to practice the pick and roll slip just like that. All right, so here's the actual drill. We have a cone right there, and we just practice going. He switches to the person. If no one knew what he was doing, there you go. Boom. Not like that. Just with your right hand, passing the ball to him. So you cross the ball over. It should be right hand. That's going a little too fast. He needs to go step by step with the side step. Let's see if Kieran does it perfectly here. Side, dribbling the ball way too high. That's why it took you so long to pass it. Dribble the ball low so you can pass it at any point in time. That was decent right there. Nice one. All right. Next one. When am I going to get my book? I have to be in Aurora, so again, I can't get your stuff. So hopefully by next week, I'll at least hand over the stuff to Derek. I won't hand it to Taz because he totally messed that one up. All right, last time. So I need to get you and Liev your stuff. I have it, but I can't be there again because we have a coach that is sick and another coach that is out of town. So the more that we are stable away, we will get the stuff here. So my apologies to you and to Liev. Please pass on the word. I will get you guys your stuff hopefully next Monday. All right. Well, no matter what by next Monday. I'll at least leave it outside the school and right behind the trash can if I have to, okay? All right. Other things that we're doing 2-ball dribbles. You can do regular, machine gun, windshield wipers, in and out, side, alternate side, figure eight, and then juggle. All right. So there's a whole bunch of different ones to do. Make sure that when you get your book, Teo, that you're actually doing it though. Okay. We will get you the book very, very, very soon. Okay. But know that these are all the 2-ball dribbles that we're doing today. Make sure that your head is up, Kieran, not head down, Kieran. Come on, buddy. All right. Next thing. Under the chair dribbles, we're going to do at some point 15 times. Keep switching. Have a wider base, Kieran. But yes. Nice with the drum major. I think I just told you to have a wider base right now, and I also told you when you were doing the drill right there. I am like a broken record, my man. All right. Switch it up. We got curl jumper series as well. Going to spin the ball, and then we go to a jump shot, 1 bounce dribble, and then a step back jumper. Go ahead and go, Aiden. Step in. 1, 2. Next shot is the same exact thing, same side, but now we go pump fake, dribble away from the middle. 1, 2, 1, 2. Shot. Decent. And then we have a step back jumper, and then you repeat the same thing from the opposite side. Pump fake, step back jumper. Got him. All right. And then the last one. Got 1-on-1 high post flash. Gonna flash, go high post, and then we just play out of it. All right, so flash to high post, catch, step middle, then you play with 1 bounce dribble and see what you can do. We want the defense to play their hardest as well. Don't just let them shoot. Don't just let them shoot. Come on, man. All right, how's the homework been? Has anyone been posting? Check out some homework. Got Tasmania posting. What is that? Dandelions Auto. Stop posting other things besides our workouts. I have to delete those things every day. Leg day for Taz. Okay. Got the Chastain challenge going on as well. Chair dribbles, number scissor dribbles, Chastain challenge as well. Nice job. I saw Kieran on that earlier. The 7-minute drill is 16 of them right there. All right, you know what? I think that I can add that right now. Can I add that right now? Maybe I can't. Maybe I can. I don't know if I can. I will add it soon. No, there it goes. Let me check the homework. I will add this to our playlist right this second. Okay? Saving the playlist. Save it to the best 7-minute drills right now. And since it's 16, I haven't counted it yet. I'll go through and count it later, but I assume that you're not lying. All right? And then I will reorder it thusly, okay? All right. Let me see this. Now, what order are you in? You're on the bottom. Now, you aren't on the bottom. We got to move you up to the 16 tier. And you're there. There we go. All right. So, now we have your score right there above Connor's, but below Connor's other ones. So 16 equals right there. Great job. Keep doing this drill. It's a great drill, especially if you do it over and over and over again. Even if you you forgot to post. Even if you do not accomplish the drill, it's still a great drill because it's great for your stamina, great for your clutchness, great for your threes and everything else, okay? So keep going. Let's check out the story of the day. What we got for that?
In regard to childhood dreams and potential adulthood regrets, you should respect all past and future versions of yourself by handling your business with respect to what would please the best of them the most. They'll thank you for it.
This is actually pretty deep. I mean, I don't know if anyone talks about this that much. I'm trying to think of any kind of like books that talk about it. You know who talks about it? The Christmas Story with Scrooge, kind of, where he's like the ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of Christmas future. All right? You want to make sure that you're not just relying on instant gratification and like just trying to please this person. You got to try to please your future person. We talk about that a lot. But how about trying to please your past person as well? All right? And if you can simultaneously do all three, I think that's when you're at your wisest in life. All right? And I mean, because if all you did was focus on the future and you're not focused on the now, that's a little too much. But then if you forget where you came from and forget to please that person and all your hopes and dreams when you were little, that's kind of like disappointing as well. So I like this video a lot. I've never thought about it that deeply before, but yeah, that's smooth, man. Like, try to please your past self, your current self, and your future self, and your way future self, all at the same time with every action that you do. I think if you keep these people in mind, that you'll live a great life. All right? Because think about the people, like think about them as all family members, yourself, right? But call them your sister, your mom, your dad, and your brother, okay? And when you're doing something for them, like let's say that you're gonna be buying dinner, or like maybe like purchasing something like maybe a vacation. If you're keeping all of them in mind, that's the most fair thing. And maybe you have to compromise on some things. Like maybe the Cheetos will really make this guy happy right now, but it's gonna be bad for your future self. All right, so maybe you compromise by only eating like a few of them. All right, so keep yourself in mind and think about, especially for you young guys, think about your 9th grade self. Think about the day after tryouts. Think about you getting cut, and don't say I can't get cut, because that's how you're gonna slow down. Think about you getting cut from that team and crying. Play basketball and practice basketball right now for that kid. Because he can't go back in time. All he has is like this right now, the way that he's talking to you right now, just through the future potential of this happening. And you're gonna say, I didn't know he would actually be there. He was trying to tell you. Coach had a whole podcast about it. He told you about it. And you were like, but I didn't know it was true. I didn't know, sorry. All right, but no, dude, like, take care of them. Take care of the worst possibilities and the best possibilities. All right, because an infinite amount of things are possible. So think about the worst, think about the best, and then play for those people. All right. By the way, I asked 3 questions on the Taiwan video. I forgot which one, though. I saw your questions, and I responded to them. But I'm also going to make a video about those questions. Thank you very, very much, Teo, for submitting questions. If anyone else wants to submit questions, just add the comment to any video on our entire website, and I will make a video about it. Sometime next year, I'm making 1 video a month on the questions and answers. So try to get your questions in fast, or else you're going to have to wait till December to see your answers. All right. What else do we have here? We got our ad, and then we'll come back with the movie and trivia. So be right back right after this. Dude, that's like the best commercial in the entire world. We deserve an award for that commercial. Come on, right? All right, let's see what kind of movie that we're talking about today here. We got... Oh, Warrior. All right, so this Warrior movie, it's about... I remember it being very good. I'm pretty sure, like, there's two brothers. One is a UFC fighter, one is like a Marine, and then he stops being a Marine, and then he starts to be in the UFC or something like that. And they have to win, but, oh no, they're estranged brothers. There you go. And then they, like, meet up in the UFC bouts, because it's like this huge tournament. And one becomes an actual boxer later on. So I think that it's a true story. Either way, though, I remember it being a pretty good movie. And I remember, man, this is like a bloody sport. So what year is this? I think that it's the, let me check. It's the 7th grade movie of the month, Warrior. It's a 2011 movie. I would recommend it from how I felt. I saw it in the theater, I believe. All right, and I just remember the movie being pretty intense, pretty good, like solid movie. Like not amazing, but solid. I would even go as far as to say it's 41 stars out of 50. So definitely watch this movie. If you watch it, it's gritty. It's gritty. 7th graders should be able to watch it because I think that it's like PG or something like that, PG-13. All right, so if you watch it, make sure that you do a movie review. I also have a playlist full of movie reviews as well. And I think that Taz has posted the most movie reviews, along with his brother. His brother has posted one or maybe two. Kieran's posted a couple as well, all right, with Cool Running and something else. All right, but yes, this movie, Warrior, pretty good movie. Watch it, man. Again, just to keep you inspired, but there's so many things that happen in this movie. So many like layers to it as well. There's like, a slight like love interest, I think, but the main love part is between him and his brother. They actually kind of like hate each other at first or something like that. But yeah, you get to watch it, see what it's about, and let me know whether you liked it or not. All right, and let's check our trivia question of the day. I think that today's trivia is going to be hard again, but you guys keep getting them right. Whenever I say it's going to be hard, you get them right. So Kieran Louth is leading. It was 2-0 for Noah Masseth, but then Kieran has since gone, wait, what's going on? And he went ahead and put his chair up. Or wait, no, it's put your chair down, right? The video game. And then he put the pedal to the metal, and he's caught up 4-2 now, all right, with Kieran Louth leading the way. All right, so let's see who it's going to be today. The question is this. There's the question. All right, who was the first 76er to have his jersey number retired? That's the question. Who was the first Philadelphia 76er to have their jersey retired? I did not know this. I did not. But it's a solid question. All right. So who was the first Philadelphia 76er to have their jersey retired by Philadelphia? Very few jerseys are retired league-wide. Like there's like Wayne Gretzky's jersey retired league-wide. Jackie Robinson's jersey retired league-wide, and now Bill Russell's jersey retired league-wide. Not even Michael Jordan's retired league-wide, so it's usually for their own teams. So for the Philadelphia team, whose jersey was the first one ever retired? Let's surprise that it took this long. That is the answer. Oh man, Taz came out of nowhere with that one. With Hal Ulysses S. Grant Greer. All right, Hal Greer, who represented the 76ers, just missed it, Teo. Hal Greer, who represented the 76ers in the NBA All-Star Game for 10 straight years. 1961 and 1970 is the only Sixers player to wear number 15. He currently ranks as the 76ers all-time leader in points scored, minutes played, field goals made, field goals attempted, games played, and personal fouls. Who includes personal fouls in their resume? But yes, he leads it in all that stuff. So great job, Hal Greer. Sorry about that. I'm just slow at typing, I guess. How the heck? So yes, that makes it 3 for my man Taz. Noah Masseth right there. You're at 3 now. And let's finish up with the last bit. We got our picture of the day. News of the day. News story. There you go. The news story is, hey guys, troubled waters in the Bay because Steph is going to be out for 3 weeks. Listen, guys, They might make the play-in. They might make whatever. They're still the champs. The Warriors are still the champions. I mean, they keep counting them out. Everyone's middle name is just it really is. But yes, Steph Ulysses S. Grant Curry. Don't count that man out yet. As long as he's in the vicinity of being on their team, he has a chance to make the playoffs and a chance to win it all. All right? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. All right? They have a chance. Do not say this. If you do say it, I'm going to bring up this reel months from now when they win it all, and I'm going to be like, look who was right. Look who was right. So you can't count out a champion, especially if they just won last year. Stop it. Y'all crazy, okay? Anyone's won a championship once can win it again, all right? As long as they're like not in a wheelchair, they can win it again. So don't count this man out. That's all I had to say. I'm going to say it till the day I die. And don't forget the quote of the day, because I got to go now, because I got to head over to this hour drive. But yes, true wisdom, know you know nothing. That's the quote of the day. I will see you guys soon. They're fine. They will still make the playoffs. Of course. We will see. All right, I will talk to y'all soon. Keep working. Reese's. Pieces, homies.
Iti weekend tunaban adi che wanja for the G chop on the panty.
Kuja, wonder. It's a tussle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, kuja, wonder. It's a tussle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man.